I just brought Randy Howell's course. Today I had a consultation with Randy Howell, the trading psychologist, and it was a really great talk. And I had it recorded, but unfortunately I had my webcam muted, so you can hear everything he says, but nothing that I say. So I wanted to upload it even though, but it's a little bit like he'll say a question, he'll say something, and then he'll just go on a spiel and doesn't really like go well. So I'll just make sure of that next time. But yeah, overall, it was like me just coming to terms with the fact that I am my own worst enemy when it comes to this shit, and I know that I can do this, and this is all that I want to do. I have a calling for this. God has brought me here. Even though I've been shown so many other avenues, this is the path that God has asked me to go and walk upon. So as of right now, I don't exactly have a plan of like, okay, I am deciding to deny my offer from Vanguard. I already accepted it, but I am deciding to reject it, or turn it down to pursue this, because it seems like it's going to be a 3 to 4 month journey process, and I want to be able to have as much time with it as possible. And I know he is a very busy person, so I want to be as flexible, and it requires you to be. So I can only imagine if I'm at work working 8 hours, if hey, can you meet me at 12 to 1 p.m. or 2 to 3? It's like midday, and it's like, not really. No, not really. Not this type of job. And yeah, I want to at least give myself a shot. My mom doesn't know about this completely. I did tell her. It's crazy because I talked to her about me getting accepting an offer for a commission role, and how it's really building a business, and how it's no stable pay, and she was all for me, giving it a go and trying. And I was able to talk about my concerns about not being able to provide and help out with the family. And I mean, she kind of reassured me that she'll be able to do it within herself for the meantime. I've just been so tired of going around in loops, and there's so many things that I passed up on in my life, so many opportunities that I was too afraid to take, that I could have taken. Maybe I just didn't believe in myself, I didn't believe in it, but I never really went all in on something that I like 100% believed in, that was different from what other people were doing, in the sense of like going against the norm of like the natural progressions of like the human life, right? Like I did the high school thing, I did the college thing, and then I did the 9 to 5 thing, and it just didn't work out for me. I fucking hate it. Like, and all of this time I've been going in circles. I recently watched a video of one of the first few videos I started to make about like just vlogging about my life, and it was me sitting down in the front area, like this little area, sitting area in front of the office building. So it's a space that people go and eat lunch at, and like a little cafeteria type of thing outside. And I was just there, and I was just talking about my beliefs and how I felt about my job. And I didn't realize it then, or I didn't realize it now, that like I was miserable at my job before longer than I thought that I was. That's what the point that I wanted to make. I didn't realize how miserable I was at my job until I started looking at the videos that I was making. And then on top of that, I started looking at the journal entries that I was making. And as the days and months go by, I was sadder and sadder and hated it more and more and more. And it was like one of those things that collectively, it really shocked me, because I thought that I thought that feeling of feeling like, oh, this stuff sucks was so like such a recent thing, like getting closer to when I actually got fired, and the whole time, like it was happening way before. It was happening when I was at the year mark, and I think I started realizing that when I was almost 2 years in. So another year went by, and I was like, yeah, but I decided today, or yeah, basically today, that I needed to do something different. That I cannot be afraid of change. And in this, in the you know what I mean? In the sense of like, I have to do something different, bro. I cannot be putting myself in that, thinking long term. Like if I just do the 9 to 5 job, right, and then on the side, like I just, do this thing. Not saying that that's something that you can't do, right? Not saying like I did that. I know what it's like to have your 9 to 5 job and use the money that you get from that to put to the side for trading. I did that. But I was so sad. And it's like, I know it was hard, I know it was miserable, but I was doing it. And now I'm setting myself up for that same journey, for that same situation. And now it's I'll even have less time. At least then I could sort of scramble because the commute was short and I didn't have to drive. But with this Vanguard job, I would have to drive 45 minutes out in the time that I usually trade. Like literally smack dab around the time that I usually trade. And it's a call center job, so it's not like I can just trade on the job, have my cubicle. Like they micromanage you there. They look at quotas. You have reviews, like. And all this to say is like me watching a video that I uploaded on my YouTube like several months ago, like almost a year ago, watching myself being in that state and saying the same things that I've been saying for years. It made me think, like, what am I doing, Kadi? If I put myself on that same journey, I'll never get what I want. That's how it felt like. Like if you do this to yourself again, bro, you're gonna get into this cycle over and over again. You telling me you was burnt out at that job. You telling me this job not about to burn you out? Cat. It will. Now, I don't really know what is happening, but recently I talked about just being reminded that this is a playground, reminded that I need to do more with my life and walk in that sense of abundance, walk in that sense of you deserve more and you will get it. It will be there. Like it is already there. There is just a delay. And it's like I need to start talking into that. Like God is telling me to go, bro. Like literally had like talks, like I was looking in the mirror and like I just had these words like this coming into me and basically saying like, yo, like the higher you're afraid, but your higher self, essentially like my higher self talking to me like if you want to find me, I'll be where Rande is. It said that to me. It was like, if you want to find me, like you can start by like Rande, like that's where you'll find me. I said, bet. I look back at my decision and it kind of makes sense a little bit as to why choosing between Vanguard and TFA felt like the same thing. It was like this pros and cons, and it was like because at the end of the day it didn't give me what I wanted. At the end of the day I was settling for less, and I wasn't running in love, I was running in fear. I don't care what anyone says. The reason why you go and get a 9 to 5 job or any 9 to 5 job is because of fear. And if it's the thing that you don't want to do, right? It's because of what am I going to do if I don't have money? How the money is there. I just now need to know that like I don't want to I want to walk in the path of you. Like I said, whatever journey, whatever destination or path you take me on, I promise you I'm gonna follow it. Because me doing it logically, like with my brain, just trying to, it put me in a really sad spot. And this is like not even double confirmation, but even more, is like when I was at the job, and I think this was after I knew that we were gonna get let go or something, or maybe even before, I can't remember. But I remember looking in the mirror in the bathroom and being like, bro, I'm done doing this alone. I'm done doing this just trying to think like by my brain. And I looked in that mirror, I was like, bro, I promise you, wherever you take me, I will go. I have the best intentions. I know you have the best intentions with me, and you're gonna push me in the right like path that I need to be in. And so I was like, I'm gonna run with you, walk with you, whatever, like whatever it takes, because I know that I'm meant to be great. I know that I am a consistently profitable trader. I know that I can make 10K plus a month. Like, this stuff is not like impossible, and it's so real, and it's so available, and it's there for everyone, and it's especially there for me. And I want to go chase it. I want to go find it, and I'm tired of just like settling for the bullshit. Now, it's not to say like I'm just free balling, like I'm not gonna go get a job. Like, I'm thinking about doing the substitute teaching. I of course want to see if there's any other options that I can do that, you know, better align with like who I am. But if nothing is there, then, you know, I'll be honest, like teaching or being in a classroom and working with children or like really teens has been in my mind almost like a vision, almost like something that was meant to happen for a very long time. And so, you know, me getting in this area of like, okay, I know that I want some money on me, right? But I don't want to be tied up to anything. So I think doing like an agency job, something like this, like, hey, this is something that I can do. It's just like I have to wake up mad early, which was something I was gonna have to do anyway regardless. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wake up mad early. But with this, that means I leave early as well. So like my days will technically be done 2 p.m. or like be out by like 3, right? But yeah, so I'm trying to see, like I got a hookup, like one of my friends is in Ben Salem, has like connections in Ben Salem, but they only pay $120 a day, and that's before taxes, and $120 a day before taxes, assuming who knows how many days I'll be able to get. I don't want to do every day. I'm just looking for, if I can get $400 or $500 a week, like I'm cool. That's what I'm looking for. $400 or $500, because I know what it's like to be off of $400 or $500 a week. So I can work with that. So that's what I'm looking for. So if I only have to work like 3 days out of the week to get $400 or $500 after taxes, like I'm okay with that. So yeah, so I mean, all that to say that, you know, nowadays, like I'm just really wanted to align with what I love and, you know, be more loving, be more compassionate. And, you know, that's exactly why I'm so excited to participate in this Randy Howell Ignite Your Process membership program thing, because it's like I'm betting on myself for the first time. I mean, college, I guess you can say, is a bet, but I mean that one felt pretty much guaranteed, because it was like going into a college that has hundreds of years of like credibility, and then also going into a career like finance that, you know, everybody says, oh yeah, you know. So it's like, oh yeah, you getting a job was pretty like, yeah, I could see that happening, right? But this is like the first time where it's like this is my NFL moment. Like I feel like Saquon Barkley on the come up, like, and I'm just so excited because like I can't wait to be rich. I can't wait to be wealthy. I can't wait to see my bank account grow, because I believe in myself. I believe in my teacher, and I believe in these charts, bro. Like I know that I can do this. And yeah, it's just gonna take hard work, and this is the first time where I'm fucking committed. I put money down on this, so I'm fucking committed. I don't care how tired I am. I don't know what it like entails. It sounds like a lot of meditation, which I don't mind. That sounds pretty fucking cool. I asked him, is there any like writing assignments that I gotta like turn in, and he made this face like, ugh, like that shit's boring. So I was like, thank fucking God, because I don't feel like doing stuff. Like I don't mind taking notes. I don't mind, you know, keeping track of like certain things, especially with something like this. Like, I know that I may get lazy, I know that I may get tired, but knowing that Randy Howell's my fucking teacher is the fucking, like, bro, like, I can't let that nigga down. You know what I mean? I can't let myself down. Like, this is the first time where I'm betting on myself. Like I can't wait to tell niggas that, oh, what do you do for a living? I'm a day trader, bro. I day trade for a living. Yes, I do that. But I do other things as well. Like, I'm not just trying to be a day trader, and that's like the only fucking thing. Day trading only takes an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. I want other things in my day that I actually give a fuck about, right? Taking care of my girls, right? Other girls, my daughters, you know, taking care of, bro. Like, imagine, yo, what would we be doing? Honestly, Philly Live, where it could go with good editing, with a cameraman, like, by my side, like, bro, it's crazy. With good editing, with good marketing, like I cannot wait to be able to hire like consultants and being able to uplift my shit and like being able to help me, you know, change my brand. But those things cost money, and I'm okay with spending money if it's something that I care about, but like, that shit gotta come from somewhere. And there's so many avenues that I cannot wait to fund, and I cannot wait to like fund my life and fund the things. And I'm so tired of like having to wait for other people to fund my dreams, or, you know, like you know, when you want to fucking do something and so you just want to fucking do it, but then the thing that you want to fucking do requires so many other people, and some people don't have that same care about that topic as you do, so they're not running at the same pace as you. That is annoying. I know what that's like on a regular basis. So having something like this where, you know, I am not running at the same pace as I know that I can be. Like, I'm falling behind. Or maybe my brain is running so fast that it's not, you know, keeping my brain is running so fast when in reality it needs to slow down. So, I don't know. You know, I have this thing. He's going to help me, and I'm going to be I'm going to be a fucking millionaire. Whoa, that's fucking crazy. Sorry, like that really just clicked in right now. Anyway, but yeah, this is the first episode of that. Of course, I'll let you know how it's gonna go. My mother is currently in Sierra Leone, so when she comes back, you know, I'm definitely going to have like a bigger talk about everything. I have the SIE exam coming up April 27th. Will I take it? I don't see why not. And will I study? Maybe like 3 days, maybe. I don't think so, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to do it at all. Like, I'm actually like so over that. Like, it's behind me, but it's an opportunity to take something, and it's all free. So, you know, maybe give it a chance. So we'll see. But I don't like studying. Like, I don't like I don't care about this shit. So it's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, but that's gonna be the end of this one. If you want to stay tuned to my journey and getting these like recordings and consultations with Randy Howell, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, as I'm going to be making big videos documenting this entire journey, as I've been doing for almost 2 years now. You know, I'm very excited about me and my future. I'm very blessed to be having like spirits and people in my life, you know, that have helped guide me into this position. And, you know, me myself, I'm very proud of myself for being able to open up and, you know, not having to be as logical as I thought that I had to be before in order for things to go well. I'm so happy that to have more faith, even through the madness, even through the sadness, even through the anger. I'm so happy that I'm able to cry and then in the next moment of time laugh at something and, you know, move on, even though I'm very stressed, even though I'm very angry, even though I punched my wall, even though I slammed that broom. You know, I'm very able to at some certain point in time get over that feeling and laugh and enjoy, you know, and be grateful about the days that we have, and just overall just be here. So just going to continue in this path, continue with this faith, and, you know, I know God, success is around the corner. Like, we're almost there, and, you know, I'm just grateful to be able to be here. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.